8 arrested for suspected terror links. Lahad Datu police arrest a man and seize over 51 kilograms of methamphetamine. Good evening and thanks for joining us. You're watching the news on TV2. My name is Muhammad Amin. Now, the welfare of the families of the 6 firefighters who perished in the search and rescue operation in a mining pool in Puchong last Wednesday will be taken care of. Deputy Prime Minister Dato' Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail gave the assurance to the widow of Adnan Othman, one of the 6 firefighters, when she visited the family in their home in Taman Jaya Lugut, Port Dickson, Negeri Sembilan today.
Yang lain tu kita ambil bahawa kita nak akan ambil kebajikan keluarga kerana bapa ayah pun tak berapa nampak kerana dalam koma. Ada pula adik yang pembelajarannya terhad ya. Itu yang kita akan dapatkan jabatan kebajikan menolong.
Adnan, 33, leaves behind wife Nur Shamiza Saleh, 32, and 2 daughters, 4-year-old Nur Aisha Damia and 2-year-old Nur Aliyah Maisara. Dato' Sri Dr. Wan Azizah, who is also the Women, Family and Community Development Minister, also visited the sick and elderly residents in the Linggit district. Well, 7 foreigners and 1 local were arrested for their alleged involvement in terrorism activities by the Royal Malaysian Police, PDRM, Counter-Terrorism Division in 3 separate raids in Kuala Lumpur, Perlis and Johor on 24th September. An Inspector General of Police, Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi Harun, in a statement said the arrests were made after the police had intelligence information on a group of terrorists believed to be following the Salafi Jihadi of Yemen ideology. They were believed to be in the midst of setting up their teaching bases in Southeast Asia. Now, police also believe that the group had placed their men in a religious school in Perlis, posing as students and former teachers or former students. In the first raid in Perlis, police arrested 5 men of European descent and another from North America. In Kuala Lumpur, they arrested a West Asian man, aged 33, while a 32-year-old local man, who police believed was a former student of the religious school in Perlis, was arrested in Muar. In all, 8 suspects are being investigated under the Security Offences for Special Measures Act 2012. Well, Lahad Datu police have arrested a local man and seized 51.917 kilograms of substance believed to be methamphetamine worth 2.5 million ringgit from his vehicle on Wednesday. Now, speaking in a press conference in Lahad Datu today, District Police Chief ACP Nazri Mansoor said the man was nabbed during operation conducted by Sabah Narcotics CID and District Police at a parking lot in front of a building in Bandar Seri Perdana. According to ACP Nazri, the man, who is in his 30s and believed to be involved in a drug smuggling and trafficking syndicate, was stepping out of his 4-wheel drive when the police accosted him. A scuffle broke out between the police officers and the suspect when he tried to escape, but they managed to capture him.
Di dalam kenderaan tersebut juga kita mendapati terdapat 1 bungkusan plastik lagi yang besar berwarna hitam, corak hitam. Dan bila kita periksa di dalam plastik itu juga terdapat 25 bungkusan kuning yang bertulisan juga Dang Guanjin. So bila kita buka 25 bungkusan tersebut, kita periksa juga kita dapati berisi ketulan hablur jernih.
The police also seized a Rolex watch worth 141,600 ringgit and a 4-wheel drive vehicle, bringing the total to 2.64 million ringgit. The case is also the biggest drug seizure to date in Sabah and is being investigated under Section 39B of the Dangerous Drugs Act 1952 and Section 7 of the Dangerous Drugs for Forfeiture of Property Act 1988. Well, a man was found slashed to death in his home in Taman Seri Murni, Selayang today. Central District Police Chief ACP S. Shanmugamurthy, who confirmed the incident, said the case is being investigated for murder and further details concerning the motive and the suspect will be released later. Now, meanwhile, speaking to a local English daily, one of the victim's neighbors who wished to remain anonymous disclosed that the victim had 4 siblings, including one who is mentally unsound. Their mother passed away earlier this year and the family usually kept to themselves. He added that they never quarrel with their neighbors. The 48-year-old victim was taken to the Kuala Lumpur hospital for post-mortem. The Lynas Executive Review Committee was set up to review the rare earth plant's operations and radioactive waste management plan because the government is committed to being eco-friendly. And according to its chairman, Fuzia Saleh, the committee was not obliged to consult Lynas on its formation as the matter was already announced by the Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change Minister Yeo Bee Yin last July.
Saya kira pemakluman telah pun dibuat oleh pihak Kabinet, Menteri YBU sendiri kan berkenaan dengan lantikan komiti. Tapi akan tetapi saya yakin dalam beberapa hari ini ada sesuatu yang mungkin berlaku berkenaan dengan komiti ini. Tapi kita kena tunggulah the next Cabinet meeting.
Fuzia, who is also the Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister's Department and Member of Parliament for Kuantan, was responding to Lynas Chief Executive Officer Amanda Lakaze, who claimed that the company had yet to be informed of the committee's scope of the review or its term of reference. The Kedah State Government has directed all local councils in the state to conduct regular inspections on bridges under their jurisdiction to ensure no recurrence of the incident in September at Taman Sri Serdang, Bandar Baharu.
Mereka ambil maklum mengenai kejadian di sini dan memeriksa titik-titik yang ada di kawasan masing-masing. Memang perkara yang sangat tak dijangka, perkara macam ini memanglah tak diinginkan dan nampaknya mereka menerima keadaan itu dan berharap bahawa kita mengambil tindakan kepada supaya perkara ini tak berlaku pada titik-titik yang lain.
Dr. Sri Mukriz said this after visiting the site of the incident which killed 2 teenagers early last month. In the 10th September incident, the 2 teenagers were believed to have been riding on a motorcycle crossing the bridge when it collapsed. Commenting on his appointment as co-chairman of the Langkawi Development Authority, LADA, Dr. Sri Mukriz said it had nothing to do with him being the son of the Prime Minister, but instead followed LADA's constitution that the Menteri Besar is automatically appointed to hold the post.
Bukan soal nak sendiri, ini soal jawatan. LADA ni daripada dulu, daripada mula ianya ditubuhkan, pengurusi bersama ialah Menteri Besar. Dan seorang wakil daripada Kementerian Kewangan yang dipilih oleh Perdana Menteri. Jadi sebelum ini saya memang pengurusi bersama LADA dengan Datuk Seri Ahmad Husni Hanazlah sewaktu dia menjadi Menteri kedua Kewangan.
Dr. Sri Mukriz also expressed disappointment that his appointment letter was leaked and viraled as it was an official government document. He said action will be taken against the individual who leaked and spread the contents of the letter. The Negeri Sembilan government is in the midst of preparing a map, especially for tourists, to guide them to interesting locations in the state. And State Exco for Women and Welfare, Nicole Tan Lee Kun, said for a start, the guide will focus on Seremban and Titin Jelebu and all the attractions these places can offer. Speaking at the opening of the Negeri Sembilan Mata Fair held at Palm Mall in Seremban, she said the map will guide visitors to historical and religious sites and buildings and places to enjoy local food.
Lancarkan satu peta, di mana peta ini tidak perlu terlalu rumit lah. Just a simple peta lah. Misal kata Pekan Titi tu, kita boleh buat satu untuk Seremban dulu. Yang fokusnya mungkin satu fokus warisan. So kita boleh buat satu jejak warisan. Kalau fokusnya religion, agama, jejak road to heaven. Road to heaven. Di mana kita jejak tu kita akan melalui banyak tokong Cina, gereja, surau.
Meanwhile, Negeri Sembilan Mata Fair Chairman Muhammad Azri Abdul Razak said the main objective of the fair is to highlight all the interesting places in the state and turn it into one of the main destinations among foreign tourists to Malaysia. He said the organizers are expecting some 30,000 visitors to the fair and targeting sales of at least 7 million ringgit during the 3-day affair. Well, coming up, Munafik Dua. News on 2 continues. Now, all telecommunication companies or telcos offering broadband packages have been told to make sure that their customers get what they are paying for. Communications and Multimedia Minister Gobind Singh Deo said there were many complaints that telcos have been making excessive profits through high, unreasonable pricing but lower performance. Gobind said broadband providers should improve their fixed broadband services and upgrade connectivity and services, adding that they should also explain its packages well to consumers to avoid confusion.
Jadi saya selaku menteri, saya minta supaya semua telco mengkaji semua package lalu yang lama supaya mereka ini boleh memberikan harga yang lebih kurang kepada pelanggan-pelanggan yang sedia ada.
He added that he had told telcos to set up a complaints bureau to look into any problem and ensure the packages are as attractive as advertised. The government wants more participation from students of other races to undergo courses offered by the Agriculture Training Institute, ILP. And Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry Minister Dato' Salahuddin Ayub said this is because at the moment 95% of students at ILPs nationwide are Malays, adding that the institute is currently conducting several promotions to attract more students of other races to join. Speaking at ILP's 8th convocation ceremony in Maips, Serdang today, Dato' Salahuddin said students need not worry about getting employment as so far 70% of today's graduates have already secured good paying jobs.
Saya rasa penyertaan daripada kaum Melayu masih rendah dan saya mengharapkan supaya mereka lebih ramai untuk mengikuti khusus di ILP di bawah MOA ini supaya kita lebih menampakkan keceriaan dan juga penyertaan daripada semua kaum dalam negara kita.
Since 1969, a total of 19,296 students have graduated from the institute equipped with skills in the field of agriculture and agro-based industry. Now, the horror flick Munafik 2 has left its director Samsul Yusof in awe, and after surpassing the local box office record with a collection of 43 million ringgit. Well, Samsul said he was surprised with the response to the second installment of the Munafik series, especially in Indonesia, which he said was a difficult place for Malaysian movies to penetrate. Now, according to Samsul, the Indonesians had even requested for 50 more cinemas to show the movie, making it a total of 100. Well, he said the success has spurred him to work harder to produce better quality movies in the future. And the film, which was released in local cinemas on 29th August and opened in Indonesia on 26 September, featured a cast of prominent local actors such as Dato' Rahim Razali, Fiz Fairuz and Maya Karin. In the foreign scene, now Malaysia is among 11 countries participating in humanitarian aid mission to the earthquake and tsunami-ravaged cities of Palu and Donggala. And the other countries involved are Japan, New Zealand, United Kingdom, India, Qatar, Australia, Singapore, the United States, the United Arab Emirates, and France, who have since dispatched 18 military aircraft bearing aid to Palu. Now, meanwhile, a military airplane from Japan landed in Indonesia's city of Palu this morning, delivering urgently needed emergency aid relief, including food and medicine, to the disaster-struck central Sulawesi province. And according to the National Disaster Agency, 1,571 people have been confirmed dead, and more than 70,000 others left homeless. Personnel unloaded boxes of aid items from the Japan International Cooperation Agency at Palu Airport. An isolated village have become accessible, but rescue workers expect more aid will be distributed to people who have been living in shortage over a week since an earthquake and tsunami struck. Commercial flights to Palu, the only airport in the area, have been resumed, but operations is limited to 2 or 3 flights per day because the airport facilities were heavily damaged during the earthquake. Then at the airport, over 100 people, mostly elderly, women and children, are desperately waiting to be evacuated on few military transport aircrafts, which are shuttling aid to the area. This evening's news on 2. Now, top story. Police arrest 8 individuals for suspected terror links, and do join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. And I'm Amin Carlos. Stay tuned to TV2, and we hope you'll have a pleasant evening ahead. Bye for now.